Here with reaction, former White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus, Texas Congressman Ronny Jackson. Welcome, both of you. Congressman, I'll begin with you tonight. This has been a bombshell week. When I say, quoting John Dean, a cancer is surrounding, a malignant one around the presidency of Joe Biden, am I wrong? Am I overstating that fact?
You're not overstating that at all, Sean, and the evidence is just building exponentially. If you look at all the stuff that's out there right now, it is absolutely unbelievable how much stuff is out there. The picture has been fully painted. We know what's going on here, and I find encouraging that we have aggressive members in these committees that are looking into this, an aggressive chairman on oversight and judiciary and ways and means. They're looking into a variety of issues. All paths lead back to Joe Biden via Hunter Biden, every single one of them, and the Biden family and all the payoffs they've got. This is getting out of control. I'm telling you right now that it's going to get tougher and tougher to get information initially, but the dam is going to break, because I think that there are going to be a lot of FBI agents and other people in DOJ and that are going to be implicated, that are going to be drawn into this. They've so aggressively covered up for the Biden family and their criminal activities that they're going to be also criminally liable for some of the stuff that's going on here. So they're going to have their own incentive now to cover this stuff up. But what I will tell you is that documents are going to continue to leak out. Whistleblowers are going to continue to come forward. And I promise you, I'll just put this out as a member of Congress, that if you're part of the problem, if you're within one of these organizations and you know what's going on, come forward, tell us what's happening, because we will get to the truth. We will find out eventually. And it's better for us to find out via these whistleblowers and some of the people within organization telling us than for us to have to find them, because it's, the cover up is always worse than the crime. And that's what we're going to see here. All the crimes are pretty horrendous here.
Reince Priebus, let me ask you, this confidential informant for the FBI speaking with the head of Burisma after Biden first talked about the corruption of the prosecutor he forced to be fired, Victor Shokin. The guy's name is Mykola Zlochevsky. He actually answering the question about Victor Shokin and asked about the investigation into Burisma, he just replied something to the effect, oh, don't worry, Hunter will take care of all these issues through his dad. And the informant, goes further, suggesting that Zlochevsky hires some attorney for $50,000 to litigate the case. And he goes, well, it costs $5 million to pay one Biden and $5 million to pay another Biden. And then making the comment that the money was buried so deeply it would take 10 years to find the records. Pretty damning. Reince Priebus, and we've covered a lot of corruption over the years on this show.
Well, you laid it out masterfully, and, Congressman Jackson as well. Look, Chuck Grassley said that there were tapes. And what will be very interesting is the connectivity between this allegation and Joe Biden. We know that you laid it out. But if there is indeed tapes and conversations with Joe Biden's name on it, that's the kind of connectivity that gets to the ballot box. That's the connection that equals the corruption in the minds of those independent voters that are out there in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan that can make a big difference. Joe Biden had a terrible week this week. He couldn't get his message straight on Bidenomics, whatever that is. His polling is still upside down, with recent polling showing 67% of the American people say that we're on the wrong track and the economy is the #1 issue, while he's out there spouting about Bidenomics. They've got Cornel West, who's well known, running as a Green Party candidate. They've got a no-labels flirtation. So they've got three entities swimming in the same Democrat pond. And on top of it all, you laid out what could be a growing cancer, that if this connectivity is there with his voice, as it's been alleged now, who knows where this thing's going to go, Sean?
All right. Thank you both. We appreciate it.